Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to discuss all of the new content for NHL. Wasn't a lot of prime times. It was kind of a letdown today, but we did get the new fantasy sets for the original four master set guys. So Boeser, Couturier, Mark Stone, and Makar. So we got to discuss all of those, and we'll go over the sets and the price and how you acquire those guys and whatnot. But yeah, let's get into the new content for January 4th. All right, so let's take a look at the cards just to get a bit of an update, as Brock Boeser probably receives the most significant upgrade in the fact that he gets 2 to balanced up from the +1 that he had to it. Again, it's not a really big synergy that you want to worry about. In all honesty, it's probably the second last one after Distributor, Spark, Swarm, and Barrage. But nonetheless, he does get 2 points to it now. He does have Speedster, so the only issue with Brock Boeser is that he is just in a position that is so, saturated with great cards that play really well. So 6-1 with Speedster, 92 speed before Distributor, and then almost a perfect wrist shot. Like, this is basically Guy Lafleur, essentially. Just he doesn't have a good team-based synergy, but if you can't get Guy Lafleur, there's no reason why not to go out and make Brock Boeser and just keep building him up. If you're a free-to-play player, no reason not to have Brock Boeser. This should be a card that you get right at the beginning of the game and slowly start building him up because, again, you just need to take advantage of these sets. It's very easy to build them up, and yes, you are gated a little bit by some of the players and jerseys that you need along the way, but there are avenues to get them for free. But nonetheless, this is still a fantastic right-handed card, and even if you're just looking to buy one, this isn't a bad option for sure, as he is a little bit cheaper because there are so many good right-handed wingers. Then we've got the 91 Makar, and this is why I was, basically saying that the Team of the Year, Cale Makar, is probably the least sought after one. Not that it isn't a good card, it's just if you have the 91 Makar, if you have the 90 Cale Makar that you can make that you had the set and you can upgrade him to the 91, obviously it's just, there's not that much of a difference other than the cost that it'll have to make in every set. But nonetheless, you can do that at your own speed and whatnot. 1 to shut down, 2 to barrage. Again, barrage isn't a really big synergy you want to go after. It's after all the skating ones. But nonetheless, this is a great right-handed defenseman. But same kind of thing as Boeser. He just plays a position that is so dominated by high-end cards. But he is so fast and has a really good shot that, this is one of the better cards now. You got to take advantage of that speed. 93 before Distributor is fantastic, and over 90 shot for a defenseman and accuracy and power is something that is really rare, especially this early in the game. I mean, as we're getting later and later, obviously that'll become more common, but it's fantastic right now. Then we've got the 92 Mark Stone, and this is the least favorite of the bunch when it came to this event coming out. He just plays so sluggish, which is kind of unfortunate because Mark Stone is such a great player. This isn't a bad card when you look at it. Like, I activated Wingman on Gaborik, and it just feels so much faster. The 2 to Distributor, obviously really valuable there. But 88 speed, and then if you have Spark as well, gets his acceleration up even more into the 90s. His shot is almost perfect. He's a big body, really hard to knock off the puck, but I think that only certain players are going to find this card really valuable. For one, anyone that really holds onto the puck and dominates time on attack, cycles down low, as opposed to trying to go end-to-end off the rush, making quick passing plays, things like that. Those are the ones that are going to value Mark Stone a little bit more, but I don't think anyone should write this card off. If you can get Wingman activated, his skating improves kind of drastically because he is kind of sluggish at 6'3", 220. And then lastly, we have the best centerman in the game, the 92 Sean Couturier. So he doesn't get any synergy boost, but I have this card. It's incredible. 94 on the faceoff, 6'3" with howitzer, gets his speed up to 91 before Distributor, and has 2 to spark, which is 91 acceleration. His shot is in the mid-90s. That's great. Body checking's 95. Defensive stats are all almost perfect. This is a fantastic card, and the cost really isn't that much when you go and look at it. We'll cover the sets, but this is a definite card. Every single player, if you want to have a competitive team or build your team the best way possible, it doesn't matter if you're free to play, pay to play, you need to create Sean Couturier and get him up as high as you possibly can. He's just such a good card. Now, that being said, don't rush and do it. Worry about Team of the Year right now. Okay, now let's talk about the sets. So these aren't just going to upgrade automatically. You have to do just what you've done to get them up that high to begin with. So they are cheap in the sense it requires one player, the previous player, and a gold collectible. So that's about $50K. The problem is that the card is player gated with another player, right? So if we go and take a look, in the auction house, these players right now are going for just an exorbitant amount. A lot like the jerseys have and whatnot, but there's no cap on these guys. So they're going for about $50K I would not spend 50,000 coins right now to get the 91 or 92 Couturier. Any of them, to be honest with you, because one gold collectible is about 50k in value. That's 100,000 coins to go from a 90 to a 91, or a 91 to a 92. Not valuable enough right now. I would wait until you do your rewards. I would wait until the market crashes on these cards, or there's an option, I'm sure, at some point where you're going to get one, in a Hut Rush or something like that. They always seem to find a way to do that and include the card that you need in some sort of way, whether it be challenges, something like that. I'm curious. I'm sure at some point they might do something like that, but I would not rush out to do it right now, as 100k is just way too much. Taking a look at Mark Stone, it's going to require William Karlsson, and it's the same kind of thing. Again, I just don't think, as there's not even any in the auction house right now, so they're going to insta-sell for quite a bit. Guys, don't go out and rush. Just wait, and take a look at the market every once in a while. The thing that I would do is just go through your collection and look and see. To be honest, I'd probably sell it. I packed a Vorachuk, sold them for 45k. Just a better value. Eventually, you're going to get these guys. It's just not a big rush. I'm just showing you just in case you don't, quick sell or put them into packs or anything like that. For Cale Makar, it's the 78 Ryan Graves, and the lower the overall, guys, usually the easier it is for them to get found. And again, there's just isn't any in the market, but more and more get pulled. So eventually, guys, like I said, as time goes on, you'll start to see them crop up and sell for a little bit less. It's just they're the new hotness right now. So again, no real rush to rush out and grab them. And then finally for Boeser, it's the 83 Bo Horvat. He requires 2 gold, I'm assuming because he jumps up and gets 2 to a synergy. Again, no rush there, as well as 2 gold collectibles at this point just because of Team of the Year. Definitely not something I'm rushing out for. The 89 is fine. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And don't forget to check me out on Twitch, 12 p.m. Eastern Time every single day. If you want to make sure you know when I go live, just find the link down below and hit the follow button. Also, don't forget guys, King's Coast as well as G Fuel. Use code NOSLEEVES if you're looking to purchase either. You'll get 10% off and really support me as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.